You wish to have a word with me, I'm told.
Yes, I've a little secret to unfold. Before I speak, however, it would be wise to close the door and look about for spies. The last thing that must happen now is a repetition of this morning's row. Oh, how I feared for you. You saw how hard I tried to make that troublesome Damus control his dreadful temper and hold his peace. My husband doesn't have the least suspicion, and now, in mockery of those who do, he bids me continually with you, and this is why, quite fearless of reproof, I know can be alone with my Tartuffe.
Madam, your words confuse me. Not long ago you spoke in quite a different style.
Ah, sir, if that refusal made you smart, it's little that you know of a woman's heart and what the heart is trying to convey when it resists in such a feeble way, however high in passion which inflames us, still to confess its power somehow shames us. Thus we reluct at first, yet in tone which tells us that our hearts are overthrown, that what our lips deny our pulse confesses, and that in time all no's will turn into yeses. Would I have tried to make Damus be still? Would I have listened calm and unoffended until your lengthy offer of love was ended, and been so very mild in my reaction had your sweet words not given me satisfaction?
Madam, no happiness is so complete as when from lips we love come words so sweet, their nectar floods my every sense, and drains in honeyed rivulets through all my veins. To please you is my joy, my only goal, love of the restored of my soul, and yet I must beg leave now to confess some lingering doubts as to my happiness. Might this not be a trick? Might not the catch that you wish me to break off the match with Marianne, and so have feigned to love me? I shan't quite trust your fond opinion of me until the feelings you've expressed so directly are demonstrated somewhat more concretely, and you have shown by certain and kind concessions that I may put my faith in your professions.
Why be in such a hurry? Must my heart exhaust its bounty at the very start to make that sweet admission cost the dear? But you are not to be content. I would appear walls and stores of favors and disbursed to the last farthing in the very first.
The less we merit, the less we dare to hope, and with our doubts more words can never cope. We trust no promise bliss till we receive it, not till a joy is ours can we believe it. If so who I so who little merit your esteem, madam, until I savour some palpable assurance of your favour.
My, how trinical your love can be, and how it flusters and perplex me, and how furiously you take one's heart in hand, and make every wish a fierce command. Can it be right to press me with such force? Give me no quarter, show me no remorse, and take advantage by your stern insistence of the 10 feelings which weaken my resistance.
Well, if you look with favour upon my love, why then begrudge me some clear proof thereof?
But how can I consent without offence to heaven towards which you feel such reverence?
If heaven is all that holds you back, don't worry, I can remove that hindrance in a hurry. Nothing of that sort new obstruct our path.
Must one not be afraid of heaven's wrath?
Madam, forget fears and be my pupil, and I shall teach you how to conquer scruples. Some joys, it's true, are wrong in heaven's eyes, yet heaven is not averse to compromise. There is a science lately formulated, where one's conscience may be liberated, and any wrongful act you care to mention may be redeemed by purity of intention. Meanwhile, just place on me your full reliance, assuage my desires, and feel no dread. The sin, if any, shall be on my head. You have a bad cough.
Yes, very bad indeed.
A bit of licorice might be what you need.
No, I've a stubborn cold. It seems I'm sure it will take much more than licorice to cure it.
How aggravating.
Oh, more than I can say.
If you're still troubled that of things this way, no one shall know our joys save us alone, and there's no evil till the act is known. It's skeptical mad, which makes it one offense, and it's a sin to sin in contradictions.
Well, clearly I must be, as you require, and tried to your important desire. It is apparent now that nothing less will satisfy you, and so I acquaintance. I'm vexed that it should come to this, but still, since you are so determined on it, and since you ask for concrete evidence, I see nothing for it now but to comply. If this sinful, if I'm wrong to do it, so much the worse for him who drove me to it. The fault can surely not be charged to me.
Madam, the fault is more mine if there be fault, and
Open the door a little and peek out. I wouldn't want my husband poking about.
why worry about that man? Each day he grows more gullible. One can lead him by the nose to find us here would fill him with delight, and if he sees the worst, he'd doubt his sight.
Nevertheless, do step out for a minute into the hall and see that there's no one in it.
That man's a perfect monster, I must admit. I'm simply stunned. I can't get over it.
What, coming out so soon? How premature. Get back in hiding and wait until you're sure. Stay till the end and be convinced completely. We mustn't stop till things are proven concretely.
Hell never bartered anything so vicious.
Tut, be hasty. Try to be judicious. Wait and be certain that there's no mistake, no jumping to conclusions, for heaven's sake.
Madam, all things have worked out to perfection. I've given the neighboring rooms a fuss inspection. No one's about, and now I may at last.
Hold on, my passionate fellow. Not so fast! I should advise a little more restraint. Well, so you thought you'd fool me, my dear saint. Wedding my daughter and coveting my wife? I've long suspected you and had a feeling that soon I'd catch you at your double dealing. Just now you've given me evidence galore. It's quite enough. I have no wish for more.
I'm sorry to have treated you so slyly, but circumstances force me to be wily.